Hello everyone, this is me, Tessa. I'm on the right. Oh, and I'm also on the left. I know I look a lot different between these two pictures and in the other pictures as well, and I'll explain why. Simply put, I went from a clothing size 18 to a size 10. I went from a woman who wore glasses for 30 something odd years to having almost 20/20 vision. I went from a person who wore little to no makeup to experimenting with my looks. I also went from a woman with low self esteem and depression to being confident and happy. Why, you ask? Because I finally felt good about myself physically, emotionally, and spiritually. I was born and raised in the Caribbean island of Trinidad and Tobago, the middle of two sisters who were always thinner than me. Next to them, I felt really big. Growing up, everywhere we went with my parents, I felt extremely fat, drab, and uncomfortable. At 16, I emigrated to the US and 8 years later met and married my husband, now my ex. The first 8 to 10 years of our marriage was fine. However, at year 11, I started feeling unfulfilled, unhappy and depressed. I don't even recall the exact moment our marriage started disintegrating. I just knew there was a small tear in the fabric of our union. We never did anything together. We argued all the time. There was always financial issues. Some were mine, but mostly on his end. We even had another baby. I had one son at the time, but got pregnant with my second son in 2011. But nothing helped this feeling of depression, unhappiness, and loneliness. In fact, it got steadily worse. I suggested counseling, but he refused. I held on for a couple of more years, but as things got worse, I fell into a deep depression. I ate, and I began to get bigger. At my heaviest, I was 250 pounds, clinically obese for my 5'3" frame. A few times I made up my mind to do something about my marriage, but then the fear of not making enough money to support myself and my two kids made me ditch the idea of divorce. Finally, in 2015, after a disastrous family vacation, I finally realized that we were two different people dealing with a situation that was uncomfortable at best and unhappy at worst. 3 months later, I moved out on my own with my two kids. It was a huge adjustment for everyone, to say the least. But somehow, some way, my kids and I got through these first few rough patches, and I began to come to terms with my new life as a single mother. That choice spurred my decision to get emotionally, financially, and spiritually happy and healthy. I began my journey back to God. I lost weight, fixed my eyes, and have returned to school to finally finish my degree that I began exactly 20 years ago. Today, I have never been happier. Although we are no longer together, my ex and I try to work together for the children's sake. He sees his kids regularly, and they are on their way to regaining a happy and healthy relationship once more. As for me, I am extremely happy with the new adjustments to my life. I see better, I look and feel great, and I'm almost finished with school. Because of this separation, my self-esteem and confidence in handling difficult situations has gotten better. Hopefully, one day I may even fall in love again. But for now, I am just happy and content, enjoying my life with my kids. I am also experiencing life in a whole new way and enjoying the journey of rediscovering who I am as a woman and mother. My mantra for this experience and for my life moving forward is, seek God, be happy. Seek God, be happy, love yourself, and always be positive, and everything else will fall into place. Thank you.